Why? 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 I don't know what tone he used here. I want to say it was of the latter or the last one, but yeah. And then my man in the background here just creeping up on him like, yeah, I gotcha. But without further ado, you already know what it is. My name is Cedric. You can call me Ceddy Said. Welcome to Reviews from the 6th. And today we are reviewing Marvel's Fall of X issue number 44, which is the Sabertooth War Part 4, which is the Wolverine saga. Now they do call this Creed's Ultimate Revenge, as you see, and it is the most violent comic book story in Marvel history to date. And this is the 50th year of Wolverine's birthday, which you guys already know. Victor don't like that. Every year for his birthday, you know what Victor does to my man. Long story short, bam, I like to show you guys the art. Once I show you the art, I go into what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, if it's good, what was interesting, without spoiling anything for you guys. So of course, I don't break it down and tell you if you should or you shouldn't buy it. I talk about the comic itself. If it sounds cool, we'll talk about it down in the comments below. So let's get right into it. As you see the art here, again, he's like, why? And Sabertooth, I'm gonna get you, boy. And then you got all the tombstones there of everyone that I'm guessing Sabertooth has done something to or have wiped out, which has been a lot in the year. On the back, you have the promotion for the new saga coming out called The Blood Hunt. They also say this is one of Marvel's darker stories. They're going dark all of a sudden. I don't know why that is. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the art. Now, of course, like I said, I don't spoil anything, but as I flip through the pages and I see some cool stuff, I'll go ahead and break it down for you guys. Like, that seems pretty cool, which it was, by the way. But yeah, the art's phenomenal, man. It is graphic, as you can tell. It's one of my favorite issues in the series so far. So boom, like I said, I don't spoil anything for you guys, so I'm not going to spoil issue number 44. However, I may ruin the previous issues. If you haven't saw my reviews on those, go ahead and watch those so it doesn't feel like I spoiled anything for you, or just go ahead and pick up the comics and read them so we can talk about them. But stage is set, y'all. We got Sabertooth. That's what we call him. Sabertooth, or Victor, has a group of Sabertooth or Saberteeth that are robotic, and then he has like 4 main henchmen that are him in alternate timelines. So at this point, a couple of them may be gone, may not be gone. I ain't gonna go too far into that yet, but all we know is that on the previous issue, it did slow down a little bit, and since it slowed down, this kind of picks up where 42 left off. So where 42 leaves off is that the Saberteeth, they flee because Black Tom treats them as a virus on Krakoa and becomes like a white blood cell, and just gets rid of the threat or gets rid of the virus. So they flee. So as they flee, they abduct Laura, which is Wolverine, aka Logan's daughter, because that's the whole prized possession or the beauty stone in this, right? Is that's gonna be the icing on the cake. She's gonna be saved for last. He's gonna have to watch everybody else go through it, but she's gonna be very last, right? So he abducts her. He goes, leave everybody, let's go. So as they're leaving, they left behind a Sabertooth, and that Sabertooth is the Captain America in another timeline. So yes, like I said, Captain America is Sabertooth, or Sabertooth is Captain America in another storyline. So what I loved about that writing was that he didn't understand why he was left behind for that reason, right? So now you have to keep that in mind. Not only is he a soldier, but also Victor's a soldier. So he's like, you don't do this to soldiers. You don't leave people behind. But you know what? I got left behind. It's either fight or flight at this moment. So I kind of like where, like I said, on 42, where they leave off at is that, or yeah, on 42, you got to remember now, they had strung Logan up with adamantium cables, and the only way he can get out was to cut through his limbs. So he cuts off his elbows, his arms, you know, all that stuff to get out, ankles, all that stuff. So they finally bring him back to a lab. They bring him to the lab. Aurora is there. So Aurora, and I say that wrong, make fun of me all you want to. Aurora and Logan together had a baby, which is Fang, who is his son. However, Fang is dead. Fang got chopped up, and the Sabertooth used his dismembered body parts and spelled out happy birthday for Logan, his dad. Just imagine that, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, so now all that has happened, right? So now a Sabertooth is left behind. So you got Logan on the table, dismembered, and Aurora like, hold on, wait a second, bruh. Like, our son just died. You already thinking about going after dude. You're not well physically. You're not well emotionally. You're not healed in any capacity. What are you doing? She's like, this stuff may be easy for you to get over. It ain't easy for me to get over. Yeah, you've seen a lot of deaths. You've been around a lot of stuff like this, but rage is fueling you instead of sorrow. You should be grieving right now, is her perspective, right? But he's like, no, put me back together. Now, what I liked that they did here was that sometimes we get confused, right? Like sometimes when we talk about Logan, we say he regenerates. He doesn't really regenerate. He heals. He has a healing factor. So as he's on this table, dismembered, they're trying to attach his limbs so they can heal together. Because of course with regeneration, they just grow, right? They regenerate. But with a healing factor, they have to be either near, on, something like that. So here they are attaching everything back to him so he can heal. He's getting off the gurney and he's just like flopping, like he's just sewing together pieces, man. Like that part was pretty cool. But he has so much hate and so much rage. He's not even healed yet. He doesn't even care that his son is dead. He's just upset that Victor killed his son. Keep that in mind. He's not mad that his son is dead. He's upset that Victor killed his son. And that's what she's trying to tell him right here. Dude, you gotta chill out. Put yourself back together again, man. And then go for the hunt, right? He don't care. He goes on the hunt, right? So as he goes on the hunt, you're kind of in the mind of the Captain America Sabertooth. I'm a man left behind, military, boom, right? So they end up finding him. They end up capturing him. They end up capturing him. Now, of course, he's a soldier, so he's not going to tell him anything. They're like, who does number 2 work for? Or are you here? What are you guys doing? And I mean, he just F-bomb after F-bomb after F-bomb. And then you know what? Aurora gets so upset. She's like, screw all this. You have to remember, she's a telepath. So she's like, I'm diving right into his head. Nope. You know why not? You know why she can't do that? Because in issue 43, as I tell you guys, so go back and watch that review, is that it's a backstory. They fill in a couple blanks for us. One of the blanks that they filled in was the weapon that Sabertooth used to find the refugees. And the weapon that he used was Kid Omega's head in this device. So he has a telepathic kid's head as a weapon. I thought that was the coolest thing I read in a long time, dude. Like, that was really cool, man. And he just walks around, so now his weapon is a telepath. Like, that is so cool. But anyways, so she goes to work. Boom, I'm diving into his head. You thought wrong, because guess what? Sabertooth has a telepath working for him too. And I just thought that in itself was a really, really good story. But they had enough of it in the end. But yeah, in the comments down below, let me know what you think about the whole telepathic part. Like, I want to see that live action. I want to see how they bring that to life, because it was cool reading it in the comics. There's been a couple movies that I saw like that, but not really. You know, like a Battle of the Minds and the Nosebleed and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, down in the comments, let me know what you thought about it. What did you feel about this issue? Are you going to pick up the next issue? Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date and current with everything that I upload. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because your vibe attracts your tribe. Something brought you here today. Become family. Also, hit that share button. Make sure you share this to any one of your social media platforms where you think this would be cool on. And then also, too, like I said, hit the thumbs up for the algorithm so they know to share more of this video. But with that being said, I just want to thank you for joining me today. Peace, love, and blessings.